We got some more demos today. And we're starting with some spooky ones. We ain't gonna be here tomorrow for Spooky Sunday. So we're doing it a couple days early. And we're gonna get into a few demos. But on this video, if you're watching on YouTube, this is gonna be Cannibal Court. It's the, I believe, one of the first games by the developers. I believe all the games we're playing today is going to be one of the first by the developers. And this game is very simply, quietly described as convince the cannibals not to eat you. There is literally no other description other than that. And so we're going to see actually how good that is. Let's get into it. Already the sounds are pretty amazing. My goodness. That was a bit loud. I didn't even get to read all that. I had to fix the sound. So this is patient. This is the patient. It doesn't look well to me. Is that a snake? That's a hippo? A bear? Why has he got a knife in his head? I'm guessing these are masks. For once, you may be right. It's a downer. Let us kill it and be done. They just call me a downer? I am the best meal you would ever have, first off, okay? I am purely the best. How dare you assume otherwise? What, you don't like the white meat? Shame on you. And forgo the rights? Yeah, who would forgo the rights? I would never propose such a thing. But I could be convinced. Let's not convince her. Let's not convince her. So it be. I don't know where his face is supposed to be. That's like just 3 snakes. I can't even see the top of his head. He just looked like an idiot. If we kill her now, we can return with the news of the feast. I must convince them. I must find the belly of their ego. Okay. Drag a word into the screen to play it. What can I say to convince them? You should prepare the rights for her. They are essential. Let's skip the rights and kill her. Do what you want, I don't care. I say we go for the rights. We might as well. Oh, I have to hold it. It gives me no pleasure to skip the rights. Exactly. But there are other matters to attend to. The patient is clearly beyond saving. There is no point in the rights. What have you so convinced she deserves them? Better to waste time on rights than waste a human life. Do you always question the rituals that have kept humanity alive? Exactly. Exactly. Of course you wouldn't. Stay on focus, cannibal. Nah, I mean, if I interrogate them, it's only to determine how I can be better to do my duty in observing them. We have 3 little icons down there. I don't know how y'all can see that really well. Got 3 little icons under it now, so I don't know if that is working in our favor or what. People who talk of the duty most seem the least interested in doing the work of it. Exactly, lazy people. Maybe they're afraid of getting their hands dirty. I hope our leader starts demanding better of people. The village will be in chaos if we don't restore order. Hurry up and decide. What of the leader? What can I say about the leader? Maybe you should go back and get the leader if you don't want to do it. He'll find somebody. Skipping the rights is a bold choice, the kind of choice that someone who thinks himself as a leader might make. Right, the council had gained so much power lately. I'll fetch the leader to the rights himself. We'll send somebody else back. Perhaps? We use the fear. Why wouldn't you perform the rites? Are you afraid? Don't interrupt me. I wasn't finished. Is it you? Your concerns are petty. I fear are the consequences of neglecting rights. Where was I? I don't know. Where was you? They weren't even finished, but there's nothing up there. That's disgusting. Why would we look around? You think the leader is in any state to be shouting about those quarrels? Anybody gonna talk? Okay, I'm testing it. Duty? I understand completely. I often tired of my own duties. You have a responsibility to this community. Do your duty. Let's do that. Very well, then. That's how it should be. That's how it should be. I was never really going to abandon the rights. That's what they're saying. They're scared. They scared. Of course, I say we should perform them. What about duty? I can't believe you won't do your duty. How can I count on you for anything? Don't dare accuse me of shrinking. Unlike the others, I attend to my responsibilities first, not on whims. It's for the best. We need to be headed back to the village. And we shall feast. I'm very confused. Every shepherd a fox, but they don't know what I'll do. Give me another chance. You the... Oh my gosh, quit. Standing there, slack-jawed and vacant is unnerving. Just kill her and be done. Makes me seem cowardly. I'll fetch the leader. He could do it himself. Honored or punished? I hope we get honored. I hope. And the council is not too powerful. We simply have too many council members. We could take more action with less power if we were more decisive. Instead, we neglect our duties and argue among ourselves. I have other matters to attend. We got 2 of those. Makes me seem fanatical. This makes me seem... We haven't tried this one. What could possibly be there to fear? You don't actually trust the outcome of the rites. You don't really believe. Maybe she'll make you look foolish. I would worry about that. Yeah, don't be foolish. Of course you would. You haven't passed a day in your life without looking like a fool. That's rude, first of all. You're lucky you're trusted with any duties at all. You speak of duty. Where were you when the leader fell ill? I was the first to visit him. At his bedside. He was elated to see me, I could tell. May he rest. May he rest well. Talk, talk, talk. Decide. Let's get it done. Nothing will bring me greater pleasure than learning from you during the rides. Feed the ego, as it should. That's why I was chosen. Even though we're of age, you know, I take preservation of passing the knowledge very seriously. Okay, now we're digging in. Now we're digging in. Okay, everybody seems to have their own ego. It's different. You, on the other hand, prefer to live in your own fanatical head. I was so pleased to leave the schoolhouse one time. I thought the boring business of transferring knowledge through letters was over. Now I'm stuck on the council with you two. Most annoying book learners I've ever known. Only for the love of the leader, I endure some tiresome tasks. Rights are useful, but not always necessary. We must be flexible, especially during times of crisis. Okay, we know this worked on her before. This makes us sound fanatical, but it worked last time. And we already know. That helped us. That helped us last time. And of course, we won't abandon the rights. Okay, she seems something on leisure. What arrogance, you perform these rites because you must, not because it pleases you. Keeping tradition alive is something I do because I must, because it pleases me. Do you feel any pleasure from your way of life? Is it burdensome? So you never disagreed with anything asked of you? Is that even real conviction? Let's go with that one. That helped on her. I do agree. Children find happiness in every chore, are setting themselves up for weakness in life. Exactly. Maybe you should try something that doesn't please you. Quite eager, aren't you? At least you don't have the courage to do something openly for once. You're all quite misbehaved. He relies on us to make decisions, so let's continue. I guess that means our time is over. Okay. We need to get back to the village. I'm sure the leader will agree. And we shall feast. So we lost again? Is that what it's saying? We lost it again? We don't know how to get under her skin yet. We gotta get under her skin. We know the snake. Snake lady's easy. Tradition. That's new. Tradition is important, but can't hold us back. Maybe the rites have served their purpose. So quick to break traditions. What others will you abandon? I have conducted myself with absolutely yeah. What are you implying? Took your time getting here. I think you're hungry, like me. We can have this meal to ourselves. It'll keep it quiet. Maybe you were distracted by your fiance. That worked too. I was busy preparing. She was distracted. Can't tell if there's a spider or alligator. Praying for the whites. Accuse away. I'm not afraid. Not make a decision. We must remain calm. I don't like your tone. I refuse to listen to the speech. We'll be there soon. Okay, so we'll go knowledge this time. You don't have to tell anyone if you're quick. Spoke only minutes, but knowledge I gained is dangerous. Best to avoid it. We'll go that one. Sounds kind of fanatical. Knowledge can be a dangerous weapon as a hunter has. What did you learn? You can find out for yourself if you conduct the rites. I can't repeat, it's too frightening. Impossible. You're always too weak to even stand guard. Now we'll have to talk to ourselves to learn anything. What a waste. Just because you're so much older than me doesn't mean you have to be dismissive. My commitment to my duty is always my undoing. Maybe we should just do the rites. What about punishment? People blame me too. Whatever you decide. Just enduring the rites would be punishment for her. Her kind deserves it. I'll tell the leader that you failed your duties. Elder or not, you will be punished. Let's do that. Why would the leader believe you over us? Perhaps we'll say you killed her before you performed the rites. Everyone thinks I'm too short-hearted to kill downers. That's why that's why you make me guard them. You'll have to kill me too, and then prove my loyalty to the rights. Yes, a threat. A threat! The last thing we need is more misfortune, but that got a lot. And fear always worked good on them too. What about pleasure? The only thing that pleases me is to be left out of it. Let's try this one. That worked. You're trying to worm your way out of your duty as usual. I'll have words with the leader about this. If we conduct the rites, you'll sit through it, all of it. If we don't have the rites, no one will complain to our faces. What about duty? I understand. I've often tried my own duties too. That worked on her too. Maybe I'll finish the beast off and the decision will be done. Blame me. It has no consequences. I can't withstand any punishment. It is best. We are needed back at the village. I'm sure the leader will agree, and we shall feast. So we died again. We got so much closer that time. We'll do one more chance to see if we can make this. What kind of game is this? It's a Choices Matter game. Okay, we know fear works on this one, all the way to a 5-star. Oh, but which one was it? I think it was this one. Me? It's not my choice. What consequences will you face? Let's try that one. Okay, that got her. Maybe we shouldn't risk it. Oh, this is taking too long. Too much talk. What should we do? Which one? Let's talk about the leader. Cowardly, fanatical. Skipping the rites is a bold choice. We haven't done that yet. I would never. The village will be in chaos to restore order, so that didn't really do anything for us. We'll try a different knowledge. I would never claim such a thing. I'd never question the founder and the leader. I teach the children every day about wisdom. You think we would forget? What children? Do you teach them about the rights? You seem to have forgotten. We're getting the snake person easy every time. Every time. I wouldn't be surprised if she failed to convey the importance of the rights to the children. She has always been more interested in punishing children than teaching them. Enlightening. Now what do you vote? Okay, we got 4 out of 5. And I think the punish was something. But we'll go different. People will blame me too, whatever you decide. Also worked on the hippo. People won't be happy if we do the rides. They have to go hungry just a little longer. We would do the rides just to force everyone to endure a little longer. We've grown too soft. And she got 3, so that's good. Don't dismiss us like we're children. We'll decide what together. Well, there's a brave spirit that I look forward to crushing once we return. Let's decide if we can get back. There's no need to give strong emotions. Tradition calls for us to set examples, and tradition should be upheld, but they can be postponed. We should be celebrating tonight. If you really have to share your insane thoughts with us, then do it now. Typical, I always knew one of none of you really believed in tradition. Okay, that got to 4. So it's decided. That decided quickly. It's for the best. We are needed back in the village. So we got 4 and 4. 4 and 4, and then 2. So we're missing 1. Somehow. Hmm. I'm still not exactly sure how it's supposed to work there. I wonder if, let's try a load in. That just exited the game. The entire game. The entire thing. I just see if if there's anything in the instruction pops up that I didn't understand. You're a human, I am certain. Your rights will prove it so. Oh, there is this. She feels blank when confronted with anyone's. Oh. And that exits again. If we go continue game, is it going to load the second one or the first one? Because we didn't really do anything that time. I'm curious. I see. She takes great pleasure in thinking she has more knowledge than me. So we have pleasure and knowledge. Let's see. Resume. What arrogance, you perform these rites because you know you must, not because it pleases you. As it should. I think that might have been the wrong one. Oh, it's this one. And knowledge. Of course, I didn't realize that your knowledge had become greater than that of our founder. How's this gonna do? That one was fanatical. That one pleases her. Okay. He claims blank is the most important thing and thinks it's his to lecture us. So I'm guessing it's duty for the second. He claims tradition. She feels pleasure. Okay, let's try the pleasure. We'll go manipulative again. That got her. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But the other's not. He claims fear is the most important thing and thinks it's his. When confronted with everyone's tradition. Maybe she feels fear. Okay, let's try the fear. Yeah, that turned to her. You have done many rites in your time. Maybe you deserve a rest. You are also most disciplined. You would not skirt any traditions for convenience. But that didn't get her at all. Unless it's duty. Maybe yes. She's too dangerous to approach. That got 2. So we gotta get somehow in that. I'm sure you could probably get there. It's very sad that we cannot put that in. I'm also assuming in the main game, when the full game comes out, this will be levels. I'm assuming. Potentially. Potentially. We'll see. But right now, one thing's for sure, this is definitely a harder than I would have expected. But let me know. Are you going to be checking that out when it comes out? Are you going to go and give the demo a try? If you like to give it a like, if you dislike it, dislike. If you love it, subscribe. Don't forget you can catch us live every single day, except for Tuesday, Thursday. Every Sunday is Scary Games. I hope to see you at the next one. This is your #1 spot to find brand new games before they come out.
Disconnected.